YouTube, yo YouTube, welcome back to the most interesting, the most intriguing channel on these YouTube streets, Mr. Numbers TV, with your guy, Mr. Numbers. On today's episode, guys, we have Prichard Colón, gone at the age of the number of the Freemasons, 33. Nipsey Hussle went at 33 right before he was supposed to talk with the LAPD, 33. Yes, I've been doing this for a long time. I know all the 33s. Right? Tyler Perry, 33. So apparently this was his, I won't say this is his last fight, but he received severe brain injury 10 years ago, right? So he died at 33, but at 23 years old, he received severe brain injury, right? They said this fight against Terrell Williams, he received a lot of hits to the back of the head, right? He received a lot of hits to the back of the head. So he went into a vegetable state. And yeah, he just passed that 33. Now, why 33, right? I mean, people die at all ages, but the reason the 33 stands out because 33 is the number of the highest degree of Scottish Rite Freemasons, right? The 33rd degree. The so-called Illuminati, right? So the highest degree is the ancient and accepted Scottish Rite Freemasons, right? The people ruling your life. You don't even know. You see right there, you see the British crown. They controlling the crown. Right? Nipsey Hussle dead at 33. Sam Cooke dead at 33. I believe Sam is 33. There's a lot of 33s, man. Michael is 33. So Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Michael Myers. Okay, so now Prichard Colón Melendez was a Puerto Rican professional boxer, honorary WBC world champion, and gold medal winner. He got that gold. So the countdown began. Once you get one of these awards, one of these medals, one of these Medal of Honor, Pulitzer Prize winner, the countdown, Grammy Award, Emmy Award, even if you get nominated, that countdown begins, right? At the 2010 Pan American Youth Championship in the 64 kg category, right? So now he died at 33 years old. He was born September 19th, 1992, and he passed just a few days ago, right? What's today, the 16th? Just 3 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, August 13, 2026. He has 17 fights. How tall is he, people? He's 6 feet tall. He's 6 feet tall. They love the numbers 3, 6, and 9, right? So now, guys, boxer Prichard Colón Melendez dead at 33, the number of the Freemasons, the highest degree of Freemasonry. 1 decade, 10 years, Satan is 10 years after traumatic brain injury. Former Puerto Rican professional boxer Prichard Colón Melendez has died 10 years after he suffered a traumatic brain injury in the ring against Terrell Williams, right? His dad and former trainer Richard says. So his name is Prichard and his father is Richard. A cause of death was not given for the 33-year-old, but they're assuming it's from all the damage he took in boxing, right? I did everything possible to fulfill his wish, his dream of bringing him on vacation to Puerto Rico as much as he desired, but couldn't, right? So they said like so this is he's in a vegetable state at his home, right? So he is at his home with his family. I believe that's his father right there, Richard, and that's the mother. So they at home while he's in a vegetative state. Now look at this, right? Prichard was living with the effects of brain damage he sustained in a boxing match against Terrell Williams at Eagle Bank Arena in Fairfax, Virginia, October 17, 2015, 1 + 5 and 6, right? So this is Terrell Williams. So this is the person that allegedly he received all the brain injuries to. 18 knockouts, 1 KO, right? So he's not boxing anymore, but look, on October 15, he got a win against Prichard Colón, right? So this is the person who allegedly caused the brain damage. Now, this is the eagle, right? The 33rd degree. It's a double-headed eagle. And where did they fight? At Eagle Bank Arena, guys. This is all a freestyle off the top of my head, right? So the boxing world mourns the loss of Prichard Colón Melendez, born September 19th, 92. This was the fight again. This is the fight that allegedly he received so much. There go Terrell. Too much hits to that back of the head, which left him in a vegetative state. So guys, my job simply here is to find where the age 33 of his passing, because this happened to him 10 years previously, but the effects of all the brain injury, he passed on that 33, which just happens to be the number of the highest degree of Freemasons, the people that are running our lives, right? The illuminated ones, right? They're in the light, and we're in the darkness. That's why the crown is illuminated, but they control the crown. Look how crazy the eagles look. Look how crazy the eagle look, right? Look crazy, because yeah, they are crazy, right? Crazy group of individuals. I'm not saying all Freemasons are evil. Remember, there's 33 degrees. So at the bottom, it's just a boys club. But when you go up to the top, the higher you go, the nastier it gets, right? Now, my job is just to find, in this entire story of his life and everything that I've given you thus far, I give you all this information so that you can see that where I'm looking for the number, it could be in any one of these places. It could be in his full name, it could be in his father's name, his mother's name, it could be in WBC world champion, it could be in the way that which he passed, it could be in brain injury, it could be in the number of the date he was born, the date he passed, it could be in his siblings. He got a sister, Natalie, Richard, his parent, he got another brother, Richard, I'm assuming. His father's Richard. He's light middleweight. It could be in any one of these places. If you guys if you thought that the industry was taking out people on certain dates and certain times, because that's a song called Murder by Numbers, where people are taken out to get to the top of your profession, right? But if you thought the industry was playing a wicked game where they take people out on certain dates and certain times, where would you look for the age of that person hidden? Like, which part of their life or the story, where would you guys look? Where did my witty little mind tell me to go look for the age 33 of Prichard Colón, right? When was he born, guys? It says that he was born September 19th. And then voila, we don't have to do too much investigating. We do not have to go too far. You see that number 6. He's 6 feet tall. He's 6 feet tall on the money, right? Satan 35, and Satan always there. In Chaldean, Satan 35, 80, 14, 55. Satan always there, allegedly. But guys, for some strange reason, 10 years after receiving severe brain injury, we can find the age 33, which is also ironically the number of the highest degree of the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the free and accepted Scottish Rite Freemasons, the people who run your kings and your queens. For some strange reason, when you add up the abbreviation of the month, September, the 9th month, and the 19th day, you get the age of the unalive, or of the passing of Puerto Rican boxer, gold medalist, Prichard Colón Melendez. Would you guys please show the Melendez family? Would you guys please show his sister? Show the WBC boxing. Show all the boxers. Show Mike Tyson. Show Pacquiao. This is how they take you out, guys. Show up and coming boxers who want to get into this industry. Show them how famous people are. You could be an ex-boxer. You don't have to be. You could be inactive. Terrence Williams is inactive right now, but at some point the devil still comes back to claim you signed up. So you owe him. Look, this is Mr. Numbers TV coming back at you with another amazing find in this weird, creepy, spooky industry. DMX said the industry, right? Go listen to the poem by DMX called The Industry and listen to what he says about the industry. We could do DMX too. But guys, this is Mr. Numbers TV. If this made sense to you, because this is Gematria, the ancient Jewish practice of hiding numbers inside of words, right? The number is hidden inside of the date that he was born, right? But it's not always there. It's always in different places, right? Now, if that made sense to you, then kindly like, comment, share, subscribe, show your mommy, show your daddy, show your sister, show your brother, show your teacher, show your priest, show your pastor, show everybody, because this is just absolutely amazing. I've been doing this for 7 years and it's been spot on every time, and we going back for another year. This is Mr. Numbers TV signing off. Unfortunately, my condolences to the Melendez family. And until the next one, guys, unfortunately, signing out. Mr. Numbers TV, Number Gang, Intelligence Gang, Mathematics Gang.